All right. On this Garlic Marketing Show, I've got Manish from e2m. Manish, say hi.
Hi, Ian.
And everyone, we're going to talk today about agencies installing AI. The biggest trap that's out there, the biggest opportunity to really cut costs, cut time without getting rid of all your employees, but really make operationalize AI to make your agency more profitable, grow faster. We're going to talk today about how to use it, some of the use cases, ways to use it, some of the tools, and also an amazing opportunity to learn from the best experts in AI agency space. All this on the Garlic Marketing Show. But of course, one of the best things you can do that's not going to go away is to collect your customer stories, your client stories. It's going to improve your business. It's going to improve how you talk to people. So go to videocasestory.com/finder where we'll help you find that $1 million case story. All right, let's get started.
My name is Gino Wickman. I was introduced to Ian, and that's what brought me into this video world and got me embracing this video world. And Ian did exactly what I hoped. He got me really comfortable with putting videos out to the world and having a great strategy around putting videos out to the world, because there's so much more than just shooting a video. And so the way that he positions those videos, optimizes those videos, he's done a great job.
I love it's always fun to talk to you. He's got, how many employees do you have now? Like 3,000?
That's definitely a wish list. Currently, it's 350 people.
So you have 350 people. I mean, I've worked with a lot of providers, over almost 20 years of doing this, and you guys do an awesome job. And I want to talk a little bit, because I think you come at it from, I've run operations, I've run business operations, I know where AI needs to be put in place. Tell us a little bit about what you see as the biggest opportunity right now for agencies and service businesses in AI. Where should they all be starting?
I think, from the progress, AI progress we have seen in last couple of years, and specifically in last 1 year, it's a clear sign. We don't know what the future holds, but AI is going to be a foundational of everything what we are doing right now. So, being an agency owner as well and working with agencies over the past like 13 years, I feel like this is the biggest shift I have ever seen, and the biggest opportunity which I am seeing for agencies in terms of AI, right? So uh, I think the working with so many agencies and talking with so many agencies, one of the most common things which we hear right now is like agencies are interested to identify, okay, what are the areas, business functions within our agency operations we can integrate AI. And by doing that, they are not only integrating AI in their business agency business, but they are also learning that, okay, what are the possibilities around integrating AI in different, business functions. And from that, uh, the biggest opportunity is like learning from that, bundling that AI service package and selling to their clients. So which means clearly a new revenue generation stream, right? So I think that's the biggest
Mhm.
opportunity I'm seeing with agencies right now.
Yeah, I mean, it is great with the, obviously revenue generation, the capabilities of it. Where, because I think that the pitfalls are what stop
Mhm.
people. And, I think I see a lot of people, they're like, I'm going to make AI make video for me, and it's not good video. Or I'm going to AI write all my blog posts, and they're kind of
Yeah.
crappy. Or I'm going to have AI do outreach for me, and it's not that
Mhm.
good. I mean, where do you see as the pitfalls of going into AI that need to be avoided?
I think one thing clearly we everyone needs to avoid in terms of adopting AI is looking for the perfect solution, right? So I think what we look for right now is like, okay, AI, if we integrate AI into this area, it's going to solve this problem 100%. But you always need to look at, is that getting you close to 70-80%, right? So at least it is
Yeah.
automating your 70-80% of your job, then you are making a progress, right? So all you need to just think, the needle must be moving in the right direction, right? If that's happening, then technology is constantly evolving, which means that will get you 100% very close, if not like a year from now, a few months from now, because we have seen the evolution of all the tools and technologies around AI is just insane in last 1 year. So
Yeah.
one of the most common things which we are seeing right now, and we advise agencies right now, just to do an assessment blueprint. So when we talk to agencies, the very first thing we do is like identify like what are the areas where you should start integrating AI. And most in cases, like we were talking about earlier, is like they are like, okay, sales and marketing, right? Because okay, we need help of AI to generate more leads and do more sales, and immediately like that's where we are seeing the most of the use cases, which is great. But also you want to see the opportunities of integrating AI into your operations, like
Yep.
how many things you can automate just to free up a man hour, so your team, not to like let your people go, but how you can let your people work on other aspects of the business while utilizing AI tools and technologies to automate all the manual tasks. So I think that's the most important thing agencies need to consider right now.
I agree with you 100% because sales and marketing is like that sexy thing to use AI. And I think operations is the big
Yeah.
opportunity because you can really, I mean, in my opinion, the sales and marketing is probably the last thing you want completely AI because it keeps you in touch with your customer. Whereas operations, so much of it, like that's where I'm focusing on it. It's like, how can I make sure that the operations are smoother? How can I enable my entire team? And how can I spend more time with my prospects and clients, not less time so I can go to operations? And when you think operations, where do when you look at agencies and you go, hey, you need to be using AI operations, where's the first place that you like operation wise that AI is just like a no-brainer?
uh, I think anything, the entire life cycle, right? So I would say like every agency has an entire life cycle. That okay, there is a lead, and there is a sales is happening, there is a client onboarding, and then execution and delivery, right? So you really need to revisit the entire life cycle, and what are the touch points are happening in operational side, and then you are rethinking, okay, if I have to do it using AI, what are the opportunities there? Where could we integrate the AI automation? So I'll just give you an example, right? So currently we have our internal proprietary project management system tool, and when we work with agencies, they assign, this process, they assign tasks to our team in their project management system, which like project managers are taking from that tool and loading into like our project management system, and then developers are working on that. So now our project managers have built some of the automations where there is a like agent which is already automatically taking tasks from clients project management tool, and directly those tasks are going to our project management tool. And in fact, we launched like AI chatbot agent. There is an agent which is available 24 into 7 within our project management system, which help our developers to answer a lot of common questions, that okay, hey, this task is assigned by this client, and if they have any questions, the agent is going to respond. And earlier, like they used to reach out to the project manager to get that kind of help, right? This is just one of the examples. There are so many other
Yeah.
opportunities like that. So I think every agency has their own unique workflows, which you really need to visit and ask like, okay, how many manual human touch points are there, and how could we automate that thing? And if you try to remove humans touch points from that, and think like where we could introduce possibly AI, and that's where you will find the opportunities.
I think that that's huge, and it seems it seems so
Yeah.
simple, but I know like in talking and coaching other agencies, and I listen to them talk about everything that they're doing manually, and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my god, and then they're like, but how do I automate sales? I'm like, well, imagine if you could cut out if you can cut out 5-10 hours a week of assigning
Yeah.
tasks, right? I mean, how much time does that take to assign tasks or to, even just move a question from like we don't even think about that. A project manager to a team member, and then like how long does that take for your team? That can take, a single question can be 30 minutes of everyone's time. That's 2 hours
Yeah.
of your team's time. And it's such a good place to start. What successes have you seen? I love stories. What successes have you seen early on with AI?
A lot of success. Like you said, I think one of the most common mistakes agencies do is they want to automate uh, the larger problems. They want to solve the larger problems with AI. Instead, I would say, like, start with small. Like you said, even if you are automating something and that's saving your 15 minutes every day, that's a huge step, right? And
Yeah.
uh, so I think that's how everyone needs to think. The some of the solutions which you have seen, like for one of our clients, what they used to do is he used to go on a client calls where client would like share the feedback and challenges, and then he used to send that recording to his VA, and then his VA would listen to that call recording and take out all the tasks and load on a clicker. Now what we do
Oh my
is,
gosh.
like, just there is a Fathom AI tool is going along with clients on a Zoom call, and we are taking that script and it is automating taking the task from them and loading on clicker. So that's the
Yep.
real use case we are seeing right now. And now that agency's clients VA is able to do more work for that agency owner instead of just doing that manual task. So that's the, like, one
Yeah.
of the really good use cases we have seen. Other thing is, like, a lot of time it happens that often clients are sharing feedback on a Loom video, right? And where they are explaining the sometimes, like, the feedback is only of couple of minutes, but they are talking, like, for 10-15 minutes. And and then that video, project manager is listening to that video, a developer is listening to that video has sometimes design feedback as well. So imagine, like, 4 or 5 people are spending 15 minutes. So now we have a
Yeah.
tool which is like, if you upload that Loom via URL, it will exactly give you the action items, right? Of what needs to be done. So I think these are some of the fantastic use cases we have seen.
It's such an amazing use case because it saves so much time, but also it improves accuracy, right? Because it's like if it's a human trying to pull it out, it's like, oh, missed that or I interpret that, and you can always go back. But I love that. I mean, that's one of my favorite uses of it. Is like, hey, pull out this information, pull out this information, pull out this
Yeah.
information, and it gives you so much insight into your clients. That's fantastic. And so now agencies and others can work with you. Tell us a little bit. You've got an event coming
Yes.
up. It's almost full, but you're going to be doing more of these. Tell us about the event.
Yeah, we are very excited about that. So the event is called Vistara. Vistara is actually a literally Sanskrit word, which means like limitless possibilities, right? So the Vistara event is happening. It's kind of one of the first kind of an event, AI intensive event for designed exclusively for digital agencies. So that's happening in Denver, Colorado from September 28th to 30th. It's like 2 days full AI intensive event where we will have like 100 plus agency owners in one room. I mean, we launched like 4 weeks back and we are almost sold out. Last 4 or 5 tickets are left. So if anyone wants to, like, join that event, the URL is joinvistara.com. We are bringing, like, industry's best leading AI speakers, along with some of our key team members will be there as well. There will be a lot of customers in our customers in our room. So it's kind of our, like, inbound style, HubSpot style inbound event where we are bringing all of our customers. We are going to provide them the value that, hey, this is the biggest talk in the town, and what should be your priority in 2026 for your agency, right? Where you will be learning like real world use cases of AI. You'll be talking with a lot of other agency owners, like what they are doing with AI. A lot of our customers, like, will be talking about their case studies. The other outside speakers will be talking like what's working in AI. So yeah, it's all around AI for 2 days.
Fantastic. Awesome. So we'll put a link to that Join Vistara in the show notes. And if someone just wants to work with you, they're not a client already. How do you help agencies with AI?
Yeah, so we have, like, we are kind of one of the luckily we got an early move, first mover advantage with AI, because we have been working with agencies for like 12 plus years. And AI we started exploring a 1.5 year back. So we got an early first mover advantage. So we work as a fractional AI consulting capacity where we work closely with AI, we identify the AI opportunities within their agency, and then we help them build those solutions. And eventually, once they get confidence, we help them to sell that AI services to their clients as well, help them increasing the revenue. So that's how the service, which we started just like 6 months back, and we have been helping already 23 agencies are working with us. So that's what we have been doing in AI with agencies.
Awesome. Awesome. We'll put a link to the website for that in the show notes. Well, we're excited for this. Manish, we'll put a link to all that. Folks, if you're an agency owner and you're not implementing AI, this is the place to start. It's the time to start. I know you all wanted to be automate your sales and outbound, but I think concentrating on the operations is really what's going to free you up and get you to spend more time with your clients, because clients, I personally feel that a lot of people are going to hurt themselves by focusing too much on sales and marketing and in their AI when they don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
And if they're not, if you're not good at sales already, AI is not going to make you better at sales. um, it's a tool. It amplifies things. It makes things work better. But this has been fantastic, Manish. Thanks so much for being on the Garlic Marketing Show.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me.
And don't forget to check out E2m Marketing and also join VISTARA for their event. I'm sure if you missed the event this time, there'll be another event coming up. You can sign up there. But also thank you all for making Manish and I part of your story. This has been Iron Garlic and the Garlic Marketing Show.